Hi guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome back to some more Infection-Free Zone. In the last episode, we did some more, I say preparation, but we had some fair fun, gathering up quite a fair amount of people, having some rather heavy contact, taking casualties, but nonetheless, we were able to get some much needed... Ooh, nice. We were able to get some much needed resources, and despite having a shitload more people, we are now, we are now in the process. Okay, I think the game's whenever you pause after loading in, the game's like Anyway, so yes, we are now in the process of building, constructing, and doing. What I'm actually going to do as well is I'm going to actually hop into the recycling thing, because this thing apparently gives us the ability to get materials from spent ammunition. And I'm thinking that might be exceptionally useful for something like what we're wanting for, which I think is kind of cool. What we'll do as well, Squad Chungus, yes. Right, Squad Chungus, I will have you come along. And I will have you go to this area. Actually, no, hang on. I will have you cover this area, because that also incorporates some of the other things. Yeah, there we go. There we go. You're also currently working through that area, but I'm going to change your perspective a little bit. Okay, cool. So once you've dropped that off, got supplies again. So for you, Mr. Pickup Truck, I need you to go over to the north and get this sector. There you go. We're on the move. Perfect. And you're just standing there because you're finished. That's fine. I'll have you stand guard, as you are known as Oculus. So there you go. So this game's been getting quite a lot of awesome updates. I don't know if I've mentioned it in the previous episode, so apologies if I have. But basically, the developers... Somebody's coming. Oh, okay. That's the people we want to have, because that's a lot of people. But no, so the developers have basically been making lots of updates regarding this particular game and what kind of future we can hold. One of which, I'm not going to lie, super keen on, which is the ability for you to move from one location to the next. So you basically, in a sense, can finish a location and sort of, finger quote, colonize it and say, or finger quote, establish yourself and be like, yes, we have dominated the region. And then you take a portion of your resources from that location, go to another location, and start the process again with a bit of a new flair. This is something I am very much looking forward to for this game, because I think this game deserves a lot of credit for what it's doing. So, no, I like this. I like this a lot. I think there's a lot of potential for this, and one can only hope that... One can only hope that we can get an extended colonization of different locations and stuff. I know there is that game End Zone, which kind of does the same thing, and I've got another game that I got earlier in the year, and I think I even made a video about, or I recorded a video and never got around to uploading. I do that a lot, by the way. It's the amount of content that I record, that I record, I think it's good, and then I look at it again, and I'm like, I get very, I become rather skeptical of the... Ooh. Okay, well, you're protecting them. Right, I'll have you go back to base, because you've got some much needed... Well, we need you back at base, so... We could do with fixing those base buildings. There's nothing left. No more to find. Yeah, so... But yeah, no, the amount of content that I will happily record... let's have a look, see... Should be fine. If they get any closer, I'll tell you to return to base. base.
Hostile group incoming.
Oh, shit.
Receiving. Going there.
Odd that that we'd get attacked by a singular dude. Like, normally it's... Alright, hop in your car.
Building clear. There's nothing left. Raiders are coming. Get ready.
Oh, okay.
We're on the move. Let's do it. Going there.
Actually, you boys hop into these positions. Right.
Operator. Reporting. Waiting orders. We're on the move. Let's do it. We're on the move. Let's do it.
Get in.
Let's do it. Ready for action. Roger. Let's do it. Reporting.
Right. I kind of lost the focus now on this bit. Right. I want you to go over there, secure that location, and pick up truck.
Receiving. Roger.
Right.
Search done.
And then you can head back to what you were doing before. There we go.
We're on the move.
Meanwhile, we'll just grab all these. Oh my goodness, I love this thing. I am so happy we've got this truck after so long. The only thing I could hope for is that in future playthroughs I can find the truck sooner. But yeah, no, we'll definitely look into other stuff like that. But yeah, no, the amount of times I've recorded stuff and it's just I've either looked at it again and thought, oh, actually, no, I shouldn't really do this, or oh, you know, this is a completely random game and do whatever. Because I play through a fair amount of different games, and there will be times where I will play through something, and I'll have a lot of fun doing it. But then I'll be like, is this YouTube worthy? Because obviously, with the downside of doing YouTube is that, like, if you're doing YouTube and you want to have any remotely decent chance of success, the biggest problem you'll find is that every time you start a new game, or if you play something different than what you've been doing before, the whole system, it's a bit like one of those toys that you have to crank to get moving. And once you start once you start, you know, doing content on another game, or you do it for a game you haven't covered in a while, it's like the whole thing resets back to zero. No, Snakes and Ladders, I think, is a better example. So it's like playing Snakes and Ladders when doing YouTube content, and the more you do the same game, obviously the more people know you for that game, the more you do whatever, and it'll just do... Right, I'm going to fix you. I'm actually going to fix all respect, yeah. I'm just going to assume that you're fixed. I could do with some more wood. We're getting a shit ton of wood from all these other things. And the new people have joined. And the people are happy. Well, somewhat happy. We need... These people are happy with the house. You're needing bricks. Oh, boy. Yeah, sure.
Just bring whatever you've got.
Sweet. But, yeah, so the... So whenever I do content for different games, sometimes it lands, sometimes it falls flat. Like, one time I tried to do a beginning of a series for Valheim, and that series fell flat faster than I could even dream of. Jesus Christ, there were no, hello.
Send him here. We'll see what he's got.
Oh, we need barley. Okay, so we need bag of grain. Well, if this trader comes in, we can exchange for grain and shit. Ooh, the truck's coming in. Check it out now, defunct soul brother. That's actually pretty sweet.
We finished construction.
Nice. Oh, nice. The buildings will be destroyed as well. Yeah, that's another thing we're doing as well. We're tearing down all of the small buildings so we can get, you know, the resources for these buildings, but more importantly, to create kill zones which allows us to protect our flanks, because abandoned buildings that don't have anything else to search in them is one that will not really, you know, they're not needed. They're not as needed. So having that would be nice, right, you guys? I probably should get fertilization at some point. Well, that's something we can research in a sec from that. We have advanced metalworks, protective equipment, repeatable high-quality mana, mechanics, advanced mechanics, food, fertilization, techniques, symptomatic treatment. Education. Okay. Okay, fair enough. That might be a plan. We'll see. But the hello. Have you finished doing what you're doing? It looks like a finished dude to me. Right.
Reporting.
Get this area cleared out,
We're on the move.
because we need as much people.
Spotted some people.
Oh, nice. There's a trader. Good to see you. Hello. I imagine the fact that we don't have any bloody gates or anything is kind of funny.
Chief, the merchant has just come to the zone and wants to trade with us.
Let's trade.
Let's trade then.
Right. So we do have bags of grain, which is nice. So I will put 2, 3, and I will give you, because we have an abundance of first aid kits, I'll give you 1, 2, 3, 4. I will give you like 15, but in exchange, I need 2 research books. Okay, that's bad. There we go. I'll give you points of that as well. And can I request a bag of fertilizer? Really? A bag of fertilizer is apparently a big ask. You want me to give you shit? Well, you better not insult me, boy. It's fine. Except, there we go. I would like to have your trucks and cars, but I don't think the people would be happy. Like, I honestly think they're probably going to have a little thing where they're going to be like, whatever. So no, I will.
Start winding down for some rest.
Oh god, the December period sucks so much. Okay, so sadly, no more bags of grain for the time being, which sucks. But hey ho.
Search done. Raiders spotted.
Bloody raiders. It's fine. We got them. We got them. If you wanna
There's nothing left.
reload your mags, it's fine. I don't really want you. I don't really want any of my defenders on empty when they are. Right. Oculus and Omega, I will have you on defensive capabilities whilst we wait for the evening to pass by. Oh, hello. Contact.
The door won't hold much longer.
There we go. Actually, to be fair, one of the things that we actually found was intriguing, I should say, apart from one of the updates, is that we're due to also receive a slight increase to the difficulty of the zombies, or the infected, because they will have layers inside them. So what will happen is you will have all of the you have parts of a map that will now have a higher concentration of infected. So for a long period of time, potentially throughout a playthrough, we're going to be stuck with the infected being in for a building. So depending on if like you're unlucky, you could, for example, select a random building. Let's say we selected this building as our HQ, but this building or this building was an infected layer, and these infected layers are quite.
Going there.
Take it easy.
Clear.
Okay, balls is fine.
No more to find. Search done.
More balls. But yeah, so eventually what will happen, though, is once you get enough squads and enough capabilities, including having shotguns, which I think shotguns will come into their own.
The infected are swarming.
Okay. It's been a while since we had those, so it's understandable. Have you finished? You have. Okay.
Let's do it.
Right, I'm going to have you go here.
Building clear.
We're coming up towards the end of the night, so I'm going to make the extraction.
We're missing resources.
What a surprise. Guessing...
Building clear.
Get up and earn
There's
your
nothing
keep.
left.
We're running out of stock.
What are we running out of? Wood? I mean, it's a new year. We've been lasting for quite some time. Right, okay, that building's been constructed, which is good. I said constructed. Deconstructed, which is good. How much damage did you take? Hardly any. That's actually pretty solid. Same for you. This building, though, could do with some... Could do with some fixing.
People spotted. Armed and dangerous.
Ooh. Okay.
What do you have?
I'd say books and meds.
Books and meds.
Tech books.
Technical books for research.
Other basics, I suppose.
Food and other basics.
Construction mats, actually.
Construction materials.
Wood.
Wood. Guns and ammo. Guns. I have no other needs.
I like how someone was recording. It's like, we need you to be an indistinct radio chatter so we don't have to have someone constantly do lines and something like that, or to have repeating lines. So it's all like... Great, Greg. Right, motherfuckers, you want to try having a go at my base? Hello? Nom 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 nom.
We need backup.
You don't need backup, you just need to shoot better.
We're under attack.
New tech available.
Right, recycling. Huzzay. Cool. Okay. I think we need to construct a building. Mostly bricks. Oh, it'll be lovely, wouldn't it? Bricks, primarily. Pitched roof. About 8 floors. And we're going to go with you as a roof color and you as the thing. Go. There we go. That'll be our recyc center.
Building repurposed.
Good, good, good. Building adapted. What building adaptation? Are we running low on bricks?
We're on the move.
Kind of. Right. We'll put this on a low priority for the time being. What we do need is this to be deconstructed. And for the time being, we're going to decrease the staff of all of the fields. 4, 4, 1, 1, 1. Okay, you're on maximizing that. That's going to be a good deconstruction. Let's say make it. Get yourself back to base.
Requesting support.
Oh, bloody hell. They nabbed you. Right, we'll have to be careful. Armored Vic took some punching.
Raiders are coming. Get ready.
Right, we can do this. Oh, nice. Luxurious as well. Pretty dope. The more we expand the... I know that technically speaking this area is supposed to be a kill zone and I've just added a fucking building to it. However, the plan is simply to... Are you just chilling? Yes, you are. There's a lot of raiders. Oh, yeah, shit. We need to put...
Survivors. are not alone.
Receiving.
We offer food and shelter.
We're on the move.
Join us at...
Right, you know what? Asterix, I'm going to have you come back to base. I'm going to start recalibrating some of our options here.
People here.
Ooh.
How can you be useful to us? Please, feel invited. Where are you? How many of you are there? Stay where you are. We'll send a squad to get you here safely.
Yeah, no, we're doing this, so... I will say, the Alfarius hatchback has actually done some pretty fucking decent work.
Job done.
Nice.
Chief.
Merchant has just come to the zone. Wants to trade. Fantastic. Let's trade.
Let's trade then.
Okay, once again, I am going to pop in some medicals, because at the moment we're swimming in meds. What I will do is I will grab 3 tech books and 2 bags of grain. And I will also exchange one of our suits for a rifle. Okay, there you go. I appreciate it sounds a bit backwards, but actually no. I'm going to give you a shitload of guns. And then I will take one of your... Actually, I'll take some wood. And some fuel. Oh, wow. Apparently this is considered overly generous. I broke him. I have broken... oh, okay. Now it's acceptable. Yeah, that's fine. I will take that. That's actually a pretty solid trade. Right. Dump off the supplies. Need to fix you up, unfortunately. Right, you take this to the supply depot.
Building clear.
Boom.
Receiving.
Okay, the important stuff has happened. We'll need to fix you up, unfortunately. Not what I wanted to do, but it's okay. I think advanced metalworking. I'm guessing... Yeah, let's get metalworks going. I think that'll probably be the next important thing, because if we can get buildings to be metal shacks, hopefully they won't be bitching and moaning about that particular fact. This one has 15. This one is 10.
Waiting orders.
So,
Let's
there we go. Right, I'd say take the SUV out and let us... Okay, I'm going to grab that stuff, because that stuff's been chilling there for quite some time, and I'm like, oh, hello. Have you stopped?
Receiving.
You have. Right.
Reporting. We're on the move.
Right, the next big one. I want you to clear this out.
A group of people is approaching. We're on the move.
This is operator of... If you're willing to work for food and safety, come to us.
Ooh, you guys took a beating.
Building clear.
Hopefully they're not going to get caught out with the infected. We're expecting a horde, though. Because that would suck if that was the case.
Nothing left.
Alright. If we can get this building set up... Oh, we're just like a couple more fucking bits are left. Come on. What are we running low on? We have the manpower. We've got... Like, that's 5 people right there. And I know that we're going to need like a couple more people to deal with shit, but come on. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Right. AKs. 3 of you are getting AKs, and I'm not going to even... That was actually quite fortunate. Also, the fortified towers are wondrous. Absolutely wondrous. Right, okay.
Search done.
Go grab that.
Waiting orders. Roger.
There you go. Absolutely wondrous. Okay. So we have a large amount of locations here. I'm going to try and see if there's any other locations in this zone that's a little bit easier to reach. You're dealing with this. I will have you pick up the scraps for this. Scraps of this. There we go. We've got 2 people waiting in base for this, so it's fine.
Receiving.
Asterix will take up defensive position over here. That does make it a little harder to see, but we'll get some additional eventually I will use some walls and defenses for this, as well as additional towers around this perimeter. But for the time being, we will manage. Also, to be fair, we could also pop into that building and have defenses, you know, construction site and whatnot. But we'll see.
Search done.
Right, I'm going to have you comb this area. Small locations. Because we've now got the truck, I'm going to kind of be a bit more liberal about grabbing... Well, I say liberal. Because we have the truck, we're going to be a little bit more focused on setting up defenses or doing whatever. I mean, the squads still need to scavenge. They still need to go out and do stuff. However, that's why. However, right, I'm going to have you boys return to base.
Let's do it.
Right. Can you take cover in that? That's a horde.
On my way. Another one incoming. Roger. Horde, spotted.
Right.
Our building is under attack. They're trying to get inside.
There's a big one. There he is. Right, you're reloading and then I'll have you distribute.
Ready for action. We're on the move. Receiving. Roger. Going there. Operator, we're on the move. Roger.
They're trying to get inside.
Jesus Christ. That took a beating.
Let's do it.
Like, seriously, it's mental. Right, you're busy doing that. You're holding the line. Okay, looks like we're safe. That was a pretty significant horde. We managed it, but still, like, that was a significant horde. Right, I'm going to have you start to go for the... See, I don't want to go for the inner buildings yet. Like, my plan for... to be fair, the plan for building... or for searching in the higher area, or the more open areas, has proven to be exceptionally...
Spotted.
Whereabouts? Ah, okay. We have to be careful. They're not as focused as they could be, but
Hostiles inbound.
they're definitely nearby. I'll keep my eyes peeled. We're about to hit daylight anyway, so we should be safe.
Another one incoming.
Rise and grind, people. No time to waste.
But as I was saying, yeah, like having the slowly contracting supply,
We're
having
running out of resources.
okay, having the slowly. What the fuck are you doing? Go get your car. Sure.
Just bring whatever you've got.
Right, that's pretty good. Okay. You have almost run out of ammo. What a surprise.
Roger.
Yeah, we're running low on people. Well, we're running low on shelters for people, which is not surprising. Of course. We're going to have to build another big building. And the problem is we're not really in a position of luxury to do that, so people are going to be a little bit more pissy. I mean, our hospitals are going to be filled with, well, I say infected people. Our hospitals are going to be filled with Oh, nice. Okay. We'll get our production back into Reline. Like, we absolutely need these people because we need to make a sustainable amount of grain. And the fact that we can only get about 3 to 4 of the bloody things is kind of ridiculous.
There are some infected around here.
So, yeah, no, that's bad. I might make this into another shelter, to be honest with you. It sucks that we have to do it this way, but it's all we can do. This building is quite a useful treasure trove and has been very effective, but it will also serve as a really good placement for like...
On my
There
way.
we go.
Search done.
Nice. The food supplies is doing wondrous, and we're instantly using the fucking grain.
Somebody's coming.
Of course. Right. Ah, there we go. Oh, wow. There's a van. A relatively new independent.
Chief, the merchant has just come to the zone and wants to trade with us.
Let's trade.
Let's trade then.
Ooh, okay. Tell you what, I'll give you all of my pistols. If you can give me some of this and this. Okay, he's happy so far. That's pretty good. I will take some fertilizers. Don't need any medicals. I'm good for the medicals, to be honest with you. We'll take that. I will take some fuel off you. Fair enough. I will also... Really? All of my pistols? Can I just take everything you've got? Yes. I will take everything and give you 9 guns. I don't have any ammo in them, so good luck trying to use those clubs. But hey, that's a good trade for me. I'm happy with that.
Operator, we're on the
Right. Let's have a look. See, so you're being fixed in a couple seconds because we have to go through a fair amount of fuel for that, but that's actually quite nice. So once we get this building set up, which our bricklaying friends have actually done pretty okay with so far.
building clear.
And also, the more we do, the better we get and everything else like that. That's like 1542. This is like 21 out of 23, which is nice.
Search done.
So, like, we are destroying shit at a very fast rate. I think we're finally at a point now where... Yeah, we're at a point now where we have a large amount of resources. The problem is that we are very fucking desperate for metals and shit.
There's nothing left.
Okay, so I want this gone, I want this gone, I want this gone, I want this gone, and I want this gone. The entirety of the entirety of those set of buildings, I want to be to go bye-bye. I need that to go bye-bye. Actually, question, if I rotate this to like this, does it then just go... No, it resets it? Yeah, it resets it. Good. Okay, that's a pretty neat trick. It sounds weird, but some people would say that that's a bad thing because, like, oh, it resets every time I zoom out. Oh, I can't remember zoom. But for me, I'm just like, this actually works really well for me. I am happy with this. Right. I am going to... Jesus Christ, we had like so much food. It just disappeared in like 2 seconds flat. I realize I'm running on the whole, if as soon as I run out of food cans, I'm fucked. When it comes to food, I realize this. I am like 90% dependent on, right, so this is grain. This is bags of grain, right? Oh, no, it uses the, okay. I'm going to halve these boys off and assign them to... I'm going to assign them to this location to try and get some more workers out of it. Once this has been constructed, this will allow us much needed resources.
Building clear.
But the biggest and most important factor is that all of these are now... Right, we've got 6 on them. This science building could do with some more people as well, but there's not a lot we can
There's
do.
nothing left. Operator,
Yeah, no, I'm definitely going to, depending on how things go for the future playthrough, I'm very keen on playing in either a UK setting or in a setting where there is a shit ton of buildings next to each other, because holy shit, although we're running low on the outer areas now, because as you can see, we've been doing this for a while, but there's still a there's still a decent amount of resources to go through. So, yeah, no, I'm feeling confident in that department that we can last a number of episodes, maybe another 5 or so, before we really start running into problems in terms of supplies. Obviously, we will be needing to expand our production things, and I will be looking into... Like, what I'll do is I will look into, like, guides on how to keep a population of a certain stature alive. We're not going to need, like... Because, like, the thing is that the game kind of has this this game has this sort of thing where it's like, you have to get as many people as possible. And it's like, well, yes and no. Yes, you need as many people as possible, but up to a certain point. I think maybe 300 or 400. Once you've done that, you kind of are in the clear. And that the remaining things you need to do is just making sure that you can be sustainable, which is where the barns and the shit comes through, and everything else is all right for that. But no, it's a lot of fun, and I will say, this game is getting... Each new update that comes for it is getting better and better and better, which is honestly quite a nice change of pace. And the truck has made everything so much better. Now, I realize that the truck takes a while to come back with a supply, so the less I do constant supply runs, the more likely it is I'm not going to be able to find shit. But at the same time, it's still fucking awesome to see just the sheer number of, like, cans of food I can grab. And then we just need to get going. Right, you... Yeah, you're right on top of each other. Okay, we have to be... Okay. That is the sign for you to get the fuck out of Dodge. Yeah, there you go. Minor damage to the vehicle, nothing too strenuous. Okay, cool. Right. See. Nothing really going on at the moment. We're kind of coming up to the daylight as well. Whereabouts were we doing stuff? Not really any... Oh, I know. This will be perfect for you. Yes. Go. I mean, once we get the... Oh, fucking hell. Right, move. Over there. You. Over there. Go. Did they just murder one of my citizens? The motherfuckers better not have.
We're on the move. Waiting orders. Going there.
Right. Store that up.
No more to find.
Childcare service. Come on. Oh. Demand. We might need to extend it a bit.
There's nothing left.
Right, let's build another building for the for the children. We will do 12. Oh my god, that would be... Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Mostly metal. Metal. Right, well, we'll do cement blocks, which is that. Bricks, which is just purely bricks. Plaster, which is a mixture, or cement bricks, which is that. Or just bricks. Which, yeah, that works. And I will have the same color. There we go. Very distinctive buildings. We will have no one working on this for the time being. And instead, we will put 3 on you, and whoever's left on you. Because we're going to get a shit ton of bricks from you. All of these things is just going to give us bricks, which will be wondrous. These guys are going to be giving us much-needed farmers. Yeah, there we go. Grain. Good shit. Our populace is going to be happy because the adequate living accommodations and shit, which is nice. And also, once this is finally finished, we can get this back out into the order. So, no, I'd say we're doing pretty good. I mean, also, this is being constructed as well. So, like, whatever we do, we've got some pretty solid buildings that are being deconstructed here for resources. Construction-wise, we are once again out of wood. What a fucking surprise. Which means our production facilities in loads of other locations is also very, very low. I really wish we didn't need wood. We just need wood. I mean, there are trees now suddenly coming back to life, which is kind of nice.
Hostiles inbound.
Let's have a look, see. How much wood do we get? 16, 28. It's hardly enough. Really, if we're going to grab trees... Yeah, there we go. So it literally would have to be something like that. And whoever is responsible for that... 34 workers, yeah, of course. We still got that being done. I mean, these guys are going to be getting that shit done in, like, no time. I think one building's already completely done. And the resources for this building will then go, so that's like 15 dudes ready to go.
Building clear.
We've got this building, which is... Did I say you can start on that? No. Right. 4 people are going on to that now. I'm working on the childcare services groups, don't worry. Right, that's that done. Nice. So once that's that sorted, they can then focus on that. The other one as well as... Once, to be fair, the big one, which will be this, if we were to destroy this, we would get this much metal as well, which is actually quite impressive considering how much, and also the wood and everything. But obviously, the big downside is there's a fuck ton of people who will be needed to do this, and unfortunately, we're not in that luxurious position of having that many people, which is quite disappointing. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. He's okay. We know what to do. No problemo. He's lovely. What are you doing?
Ready for action.
Oh, are you finished, are you? Well, it would be great if you did something more productive, like actually fucking your jobs, and go do that. Go.
Going there.
Give us food, because we've now got multiple days where we've not had food and everything, and you're currently the only ones keeping us keeping us alive, so get your shit together. Ah, brilliant. Right, Omega or Asterix. You know what, Omega, because you've got all the gear and shit. Omega is going to go back to their car and trucks, and they're going to do some cool stuff. I'm going to have Asterix and Alfarius defend this region for a bit, because I feel like we need an on-call squad in the location. Right, and... Right. Not quite. I don't think we are in a position to... I don't believe we're quite in the position to do that, but what we are in a position to do is something like this. Go.
Going there.
Right, you're going to the outcrops now and basically dealing with that. We'll have these trucks doing whatever. This truck's going to do whatever. This truck is like, if to be fair, if we could get this, if we're lucky enough in the next playthrough and get this truck first time, oh, he's lovely. I mean, it's a rare fucking thing, but it's lovely.
Hostile group incoming.
It's fine.
Let's do it.
Alright.
Reporting. Let's do it. Ready for action. Let's do it.
Right. Return to base.
We're on the move. They're coming. Going there.
Right.
Ready for action. Infected incoming.
Let them reap what they sow.
Operator. On my way. Roger. Roger.
Right.
Building clear. Building clear.
Right. There we go.
No more to find.
More supplies have come through, which is good.
Going there.
I'm going to drop that off. You head over into this Vic. And you kind of grab your shit together. There we go. Perfect.
Clear. Let's do it. Waiting orders. Roger.
Okay. You can do so far so good. They're doing their thing. You're dealing with the infected hordes.
Reporting.
Return to base. Good shout.
Going there. Infected incoming.
Okay, you actually kited them away, which was kind of nice. I was
Infected incoming.
okay, yeah. Yeah, there's more of them about. Let's go. Back to base.
Another one incoming.
Oh, I go. Under attack.
Waiting
Go.
orders. Going there. Waiting orders. On my way.
I mean, the towers are going to be there as a perfect sort of mitigator, but we ideally don't. Yeah, we ideally don't want to deal with.
Reporting.
Yeah, we ideally don't want to have to deal with the stress of.
We're on the move.
Oh, excuse me. Don't get a good night's sleep, unfortunately, but as I was attempting to say before my energy dropped, the towers are going to are primarily serving as just as an early warning / slowdown method. I think for this particular base and how how everything is designed, it's kind of, at least at this moment. Obviously, there may come a point where we get absolutely ruffle stomped a bit and we need walls, and I'm not denying that walls are going to be super useful, but due to the nature of the river and everything, right, cool.
Ready for action.
Right, you need to go to another location for the time being. I'm going to assign you to this quadrant. I think it's just the same quadrant, but fuck it. I want the pickup truck.
Operator.
Yeah, I want Omega to head over with the truck to head back up north and to return to this location. Farm here, please.
Let's do it.
That's a very useful system. And then I want the SUV with its 15 to go and clear out this little quadrant here. Go.
We're on the move.
And we got supplies for the time being, which is dope.
Ready for action.
There we go.
Ready for action.
And you're doing
On my
that.
way.
How everything else is doing. It's intriguing how people tend to reset the workers. Right. Maximize you, because that'll then speed that up. So they automatically distribute the... Okay. Ah, this building's been constructed. Good, good. Right, metal tower. I feel like we probably need to just deconstruct you at some point. In fact, I think I will deconstruct you. I will take the resources. The progress is already at a certain point. We're just going to deconstruct.
Building clear.
We'll then reconstruct with addition. We'll put like a fortified tower in this area. Motherfuckers. Right. Okay. Come on. 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 Come on.
Citizens are under attack.
No, you motherfucker.
They're attacking our workers.
We're under attack. They're coming. Take it down.
Shit.
We're on the move. Going there.
Fuck's sake, we lost like 2 people. 3 people, for fuck's sake.
Operator. Search done.
Oh, for God's sake, that's 4 bloody fuel. Right.
Receiving. We're on the move.
Make those pricks regret doing that. Right. Alfarius needs to chill and needs to get itself armor. We almost got the metalworks as well. Also impressed that they can withstand the sun. You're scavving, and you're scavving. Right. There we go.
There's nothing left.
Okay.
There's nothing left.
Right.
No more to find.
We'll need more... Oh god, yeah, we'll need more people, but yeah, that's really fucking... That's not helping the mood. Fucking 3 people died because the fucking... Okay. Alright. How much would I get? 12... 14. There's a lot of potential for this thing. Unfortunately, there's no... I mean, we could do with a warehouse maybe around here-ish. I'm assuming... Well, they all go to that one... They go to that location and to that location. Like, they don't actually... They go to the HQ, which is kind of irritating. So, can I make another headquarters?
Search done.
Can I... Oh, I can. Okay. Well, maybe what I can do is I can build a secondary HQ here, so that the enemy... So that way, we can... Whenever it comes to doing stuff around here, we've got a secondary HQ building in that location. I think that might be a plan. I think that might actually be a thing. I'll need to make it a proper big building, though. Right, let's have a look-see. So, because of the... I'm going to use this, like, road area here, because it's really, really... Yeah. Actually, question. I'm going to wait until this is done, so that this doesn't interfere. But what I'm going to use is, because there's a load of roads in this area, which is kind of fucking with all of the other jazz, I'm basically going to build over this sort of area here, and use this road as a kind of foundation thing. And that way, then, we can then get some extra stuff. We can actually get a dedicated HQ building, which I think will then make it really awesome. And then we can make an additional mask or whatever. So that's something. Contact? Question mark? Ah, there's people. Yeah, there's a zombie there. Okay, fair enough. Because all of the resources keep coming through, but the people who keep doing the resources, like they're taking them, the time it takes for the resources to come through is a bit of a piss take. This house is infected. Oh dear.
Requesting support.
Stop working. Start winding down.
Sir, we found something interesting near the lair that we just cleared. A CCTV camera, still operational, solar powered. Could someone still be watching this place?
Say hello and wave. We could make new friends.
Maybe. Maybe.
No more to find.
Right, anyway. So, with that building now constructed, which is good, and it looks like we've also got that going, which is, again, good. Maximize the amount of people we can do for this location. I will then build the building that I need, which is going to be from here to here to here to here to here. This building is too large. Not that large. Right, 20. Jesus Christ. Oh, we've got the metal now. Nice. So if we hit metal, 2,000. Oh boy, but it's tempting. Mostly metal. Or bricks. You know what? We're doing the bricks. This is going to be our main base of operation. Done. It's going to be flamboyantly ready for whatever kind of crap that the world will take for it. Go.
On my way.
Yeah, so I know we have nowhere near enough bricks. Just saying. No, we're not doing any of that. And instead, we're going to be focusing on this construction. But we are then going to take and deconstruct other shit as well. But this is one of the largest buildings we've got. It's probably going to be the biggest construction project in the entire game for me. But it will be designed as a kind of symbol. But yeah, I think that's a pretty good solid position. So I think...
Let's do it.
Right, you're just currently chilling at the moment. You're gathering up supplies. You're doing whatever. But I think... Oh, hello. Never mind. I think we'll be in for a bit of contact for now. Right, you. Get your ass in that building. go.
Receiving. Roger. Infected incoming.
They're over there. They're over there. Cool.
Roger.
So, what I'll probably do as well is we will have the fortified tower, which will be deposited, I want to say about here-ish.
Search done.
Right, so what we'll then do, get rid of this, get rid of this. There's actually a surprisingly large amount of buildings that are surrounding this particular zone. And the more we destroy of these small buildings, this is the thing about old towns in the UK, is, I mean, or at least this is the thing with old buildings in the UK interpreted by this game, which is literally non-stop brick, non-stop. Yeah, it's like literally non-stop brick. The amount of bricks that's going on is ridiculous. So that's been filled up, which is good. Our resources is going up. We're going to need an absolute fuck ton of
On my way.
of that, so that's going to be the thing. Priority will be that, obviously.
Let's do it.
But yeah. But no, I will wrap things up. Okay, that's the SUV team.
No more to find.
Well, isn't that nice? The zombies are taking their time coming around to go through the front door. Isn't that nice? Oh, and would you look at that?
Search done.
I'm like, the zombie could do a really bit of nasty damage, and instead we are just going to yeah, okay, there you go. Anyway, so yes, that's going to be it for me today. Hope you guys have enjoyed. We're making our progress. Like, things are getting quite steady. I don't think there's any major progression with the storytelling side of things for quite some time. However, we've now got mechanics and research and stuff, so we may be able to say at the start, yeah. So we can now look in towards that. I think we can also look into food preservation, which could be very useful. Could also use fertilizer effects as well, or efficient cooking. So there are things we can do to improve upon our food situation. I'm half tempted to get the fertilization techniques going, because I think that might be very useful. Obviously, we also have the recycle facility that we're going to need to construct actually at some point as well, which is here. I'm going to need to adapt this building. So thank you for reminding me. It's under construction. No. There we go. But yes, so I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll catch up with you in the next one. This is Mr. Yeager signing out. Have a good one, guys.